More Sparkle 2. Let's go. Day 7. Yeah, what's so convincing? Whoopsies! I got some shit to take care of. Got some home visit stuff to go for. Okay, Tekken 8's finished. I'm gonna... turn that blue to green. I had to do that. What gives? So many greens. This is part of the... I got green again. I made that shot. That's pretty... that's for sure. How convincing. I'm doing okay. Okay, I'm gonna move on to day 8. We're gonna move on to Mushroom Path. I'm pretty sure they're gonna keep going. Gonna keep going. Damn, boy. Got the color white. Thank God. Nice shot. If I'm beating this. What's that power up? I think it may be reverse. Yes, the one, the backwards one. Oops. Yeah, green. Color splash. Got Orb of Decay. Decent. I did okay. Eight. Of course. Oh no, wait a minute, 7. Wrath of the Stars. Get to keep all the achievements. Are you sure? Pretty much, it's a walk in the park. None being the wiser. I fucked up on that final frame of the second game when I was playing bowling. That was not a good look. A lot of those orbs are yellow. Well, I got rid of all those yellows, but those sets of yellows are still not done. Can you not bother me, please? Not to be rude or anything. Only the yellow orbs on screen may disappear. Of course, that doesn't affect the yellow orbs that were off screen. I could say goodbye to yellow now. Guess I don't have to worry about that anymore. If I may, go back. I'll make kitchen do these. In the meantime, I want to go to the slower. I'll go back to March Blue with this one. Keep Moonfire. Call of the Wild will stay where it is. I'm going that way. And of course, when it comes to the butterflies that match blues, for every number of blue orbs a match, it takes out takes longer to complete if I do that other channel. I was just showing to myself not to use it again. I think they got rid of Gordon. Got that again. And those butterflies keep appearing. Ooh! That's something. Wiped out all the yellow orbs. Damn, my boy. Damn, my boy. At least I collected all the frickin' orbs before I... No, it has not been done. This will actually be a piece of cake. Get rid of the yellows. Game would have been quite longer, but... And no more green orbs from here on out. Just one color left. I'll check out Tekkening after this. Going that way. Gonna do the road never was. One butterfly per area. La 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 la. La 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 la. Wrath of the Stars. I removed that video because that went to waste. Of course, I can wipe them out. When you're pain. That was just last color. Jeez. Pleases me not to use that on level. I don't know why that Russell Williams guy from Canada. Okay, we got some more butterflies coming into play. It's like he was stealing undergarments from the opposite janitor who was wearing them. You take them, try to police himself on their beds. Jeez. One of Canada's most evil guys out there. Currently serving 2 life sentences. Shouldn't be talking about that, but hopefully he never gets out. Paul Bernardo from Canada. This is hopefully. I shouldn't be talking about evil people from Canada here when I'm playing this game. Well, then again, that is off topic, so why am I even talking about this? The ultimate. Everybody goes off topic in their videos too, don't they? Everybody does, but bear with me. I didn't say any other thing about what was going on with the Russell Williams guy. Of course. That was a close call. That thing wouldn't save my day if that thing didn't happen. Okay, I used it towards the thing. I got the color wipe again. That color wipe did take out all the blue balls. At least I don't have yellows. That ball did the trick. Okay, sorry, scratching my leg. Now we get to see. Let's see. How do I put this? Of course, we have purple orbs again. I guess those butterflies spared me from losing it out. Well, I can appreciate that. Well, let's just hope it can happen again. If there's so many orbs. Let's see. We'll see. As long as I keep... That's... yeah. That stuff, those butterflies, of course, spare me the... Those orbs would disappear. We'll collect more butterflies. I keep getting those more. Nope, that's not what I was gonna... Ah! I'm using the wildcard balls. The rainbow-colored ones towards those. I can't believe I keep doing that on purpose. How did you... What episode? I think that episode with Ison got the hybrid. Maybe. Because that's what I'm thinking. Of course this still there. I thought it was that one, but no. No, some other video got... I have a playlist containing all the... I'm sorry for the audio that came from that video. I may delete that. I may edit that out. May see. Who's... It was not. Somebody... Some video got made private. Some video was made private. Not sure what video that was. I don't even know the information. Because that can be tricky. That actually saved me. And with the combination with the power of other orbs, power-ups, that could do the tricky trick. Collecting so many. Yes. Wrath of the Stars. Okay, so when it comes to levels like these, once butterflies. What can I use for that? I gotta do it. Damn, I could have did the magic to get rid of both of those colors, but no. I didn't want the audio to interfere with this video. Oh, I muted it entirely.
The window. You find a small skeleton key.
I'm skipping this because I don't need to read the dialogue again.
Far in the horizon, a large part of the forest slowly disappears before your eyes. It's as if some unknown power wants you to go that way.
We're gonna go back that way. Let's continue with this game. Trouble. Hey! Frostway will cut through some orbs. I'm actually replaying that level. I think they played. I guess how do I say this? I'm replaying the same level, but of course the music is different. Every time you lose on level you're currently on, it will be. You won't get to hear the music that was being played when you were doing this level won't be played again. It's gonna move on to the next piece of music until that other one that you were playing comes back for some other level. So keep that in mind. I think I've witnessed that already by this point. What is that? I shouldn't be asking you about what the hell is she doing. That's pretty impressive. Collected a handful of butterflies. Well, basically, that was due to me seeing a lot of butterflies. I actually matched a lot of blues because of how many orbs were that color. Okay, that music will replay from the beginning. La 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 la. I guess I don't have to put up with those. That power-up is useless. Day 15. We're gonna move on to swamp part now. Excuse me. Get that side. Yeah, I replayed the damn level. You know these. Focus on those. When it comes to these levels, yeah, the orbs. Each side will get one butterfly instead of multiple. That light becomes green. Did enough damage. Okay! I got to wipe out all the green orbs that were in play. That wild orb can help me take out the yellows. Okay, we're gonna move on to this level again. That orb. Not sure what the heck is that for. Don't be coming forward now about that. Or wait, come forward with what exactly? Sometimes when you come forward with stuff, some people will not believe you. Because Nick Carter has been subject to different shit. Got rid of them. You know, it's kind of disgusting, to be honest. That, well, people get hit with disgusting claims that try to frame them for no reason. Because there was that one guy, I think wanted to talk about, where the police set up, used evidence just to frame the guy. You shouldn't be framing somebody for something they did not do. I mean, what kind of damage should you get for that? And DNA evidence might exonerate them for after they were being imprisoned. After being imprisoned for something they didn't do. Of course, it's happened as often. You can't be framing people for something they didn't do. What the hell? It's like Zazov was talking about that in his video. I think he's in prison. I mean, he's still awaiting his trial, but there's no information when that is gonna go. I can't find any information when he's trial. If anyone, well, I'm like playing Sparkle a little. If anyone has been following the case on Zazov, I would like to. Well, if anyone's noticing what's going on with Zazov, though, I'll be curious to see how long he's gonna be in prison for those what he's did. He already spent less than a year. He already been arrested for in 2018. He's already been at least once. I'm not sure what's going to go happen. I'm not sure what's going to happen with with the trial. Because Zazov allegedly, well, confirmably to SA 2 women or 2 girls. One of them is now a young adult, and then the other one is still. He's still a teenager. But of course, nothing has changed since the outrage of what Zazov allegedly did. Zazov has been arrested at least 3 times now. Not surprised. I'm gonna try this level again. I think we have a handful of women on this team because by this point there were like, let's see how many people. Taken's been updated. I think we had a handful of ladies. That music is resuming. Orbs. Because I believe I got rid of all the green orbs with that power up. It happened again. Woo! Fireflies. I don't want to do it. Bunch of purples. It's gonna happen again. That one orb does not go well. Hey, I put a yellow orb there, but that turned into a purple. Jeez! So crazy. Those butterflies will not be necessary anymore. Why are you voting him off? What the heck? I don't know. Because Munch Blue, Firefly. I'm gonna switch back to that one. Call of the Wild, definitely love. Day 18. Wayne, you're a pain. Goodbye. Wayne Steve. I think he made it all the way to round 6, and then he got the boot. Wayne, and Robinson's like, Wayne, you're a pain, goodbye. And then he took the walk of shame with that crazy the exit that was crazy. And by the way, the 2002 Pento special from the Weakest Link, that one. Yeah, that one. Of course, what they did is, well, Malcolm Dixon, who actually passed away in 2020, was player 9. And he was the only guy, well, he was the only person to take the walk of shame. I mean, now he was the first to take the walk of shame, but he was the only person, well, who gave all wrong answers. I think Carol had taken the walk of shame. So, as I was witnessing when I got to view that special, I felt like a heart attack. I hate those. What was I gonna say? The contestants, I think the team started gaining up on the women after Malcolm was voted off first, and then there was a tie between Bobby and Carol. Wayne, who was the strongest link in the second round, decided to go for Carol. And then I think she hit Bobby allegedly, slapped him when she got voted off due to Wayne. Due to Wayne deciding. Because I know. And then Julia Jane was the next, who was Scottish. And Wayne was the weakest link. They kept in favor of him staying on the team. They voted her off because of some questions she got wrong. Even Wayne didn't get some. Even Wayne. Okay, that saved me. Together Forever is next. After Julia Jean was voted off in the 3rd round, they ganged up on Caroline, who dressed up as a cat, I think. And then she got voted off. Well, she was voted off due to... And well, she was the weakest link in that one. Yeah, of course she was the weakest link because she got all answers wrong. She answered all her questions wrong. And that one question in her first one that she got was about the Mary Poppins who won Best Actress at the Oscars for 1965. She got that one wrong. When she got that one wrong, it was a very easy question. And of course, Miranda, who was player 2, was the last woman, but in round 5, after round 5, before entering round 6, at the end of the 5th round, they voted her off, of course. Not sure why. I think Wayne was the... Oh no, actually... Well, Wayne was the weakest link. Wayne was the weakest, so... In the Christopher Bacon, who was on that special, was the weakest link when she wasn't. I'm not sure why they get rid of her. This will be the last level. I gotta shower. Like that. Well, that's not fun. I'm talking about the weakest link, you know. Very convincing. And then round 6, let's see, Bobby was the weakest link, and then Russ was the strongest link. I think he was the strongest link at least twice before that, once before. And of course, that was the second tie. Russ, in favor of keeping Bobby on the team, he voted off Wayne, and Robinson's like, Wayne, you're a pain, goodbye. And then Biggins was the last to take the walk of shame. Because, well, Bobby was actually became the strongest link in round 7, and Russ became the weakest link. They did tactical voting, he said. Well, Russ had better general knowledge than Biggins and Bobby. But some of the antics from Bobby appeared to keep him on the weakest link. He went to the final round. Russ ended up winning the game. Bobby, his antics didn't help him. He didn't end up doing him any favors. I'm going to. Okay, I'm probably sure this will be it. How did the... Don't even get me started. How's that color? That's the last green orb, by the way. Pretty convincing. That server was good. I was talking about the 2002